Plus After School Club. We're going to bring some of the exercise that we do in the schools with Eolas Plus to your living room, to your back garden, to anywhere you might be in this isolation period. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with it today. Hopefully we'll get some more videos come from this and we'll add on bit by bit. The kind of key focus is what we're looking at is similar to the kind of PE curriculum and what you do and what the teachers will be teaching the students when they're in class during PE sessions. A little bit of knowledge for parents is that they look at things like jumping, throwing, running, general movements, and just trying to get that kind of general functional kind of movements through the children as much as they can. So we can do that in all forms of fun games. Hopefully we're going to have a little bit of fun with using some bits and pieces in this isolation time. But yeah, look, we'll get on with it. We'll see how you get on. This is something you can follow along with. You can prepare for it and then watch it back and do it again. Any way you like. We just want to give a little bit out there to families who are kind of stuck with things to do. I know everyone out there has a 9 o'clock appointment with Exercise Guru, but we're just trying to add a little bit more and hopefully give you some kind of PE benefits as well while having fun with some kind of silly games and that, alright? What you'll need today is, you're going to need a stick of some sort, so I've used the broomstick because it's nice and easy. What you're going to also need is classic tins. We're going to have a tin of beans here. I got chopped tomatoes, got some soup. Alright, I've luckily got a measuring tape, but if you don't have a measuring tape around the house, just what we're going to do is mark some jumps. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with jumping. I'm going to measure how far I get and try and beat it and see how we go. A really simple thing, guys, if you're coming up with some exercises and little sessions for the children, think about competition. We all know they love competition. We all know they want to beat the other sibling and all the other family members. So no better way to get involved than yourself, jumping, doing these little measurements, getting them to take measurements. If you can add other subjects to it, we're all for that. So little bits of maths, adding up things, little bits of art where we're kind of trying to put things together and create little props to add to our exercise. Really simple stuff. We'll try and add it all and we'll get going, alright? So to start with, a little bit of a warm-up. It's always fun to use animal exercise. We always do it. So a real simple one to start with is a duck walk. No matter what space you have in your house, you'll be able to do these little things. So I've got, lucky enough, I've got a little space here under the apartment, but a real easy kind of 5 metre, 10 metre space would do exactly it. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get down into that position, your heels can come off the ground. We're going to walk for 5 metres, stay nice and low, alright? See if you can get the parents involved, kids. So all the way down, really low. We're going to do a few lengths of that. Big thing to focus on when you're doing this is when you go down into this position, stay nice and wide with your knees, alright, but trying to stay really low on your bum almost hitting your ankles, alright? So a few lengths of that, real simple. Another easy one to come up with is your bear crawl. So we got on all fours, we're going to bear crawl one way. You can turn around, bear crawl back, or you can go back and forward, so keeping it going. Excellent. If you want, get a timer, do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Real simple. Excellent, nice. Another one after that, one we'll be using in a while as well, is a crab crawl. Alright, so our crab walk. We often ask the kids in schools to demo these exercises and you'll be surprised at the kind of funny things you get. But the crab walk that we're going to do is down like this, bum off the ground, feet as much under your knees as possible. I'm just going to walk, real simple. Again, you can turn around or go back and forth. Parents, be good to see you involved. Maybe get a few videos of you guys involved. All the way back again. Good, 4 lengths. Or if you want 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So warm up stuff, especially with the younger ones, it's not a massive big deal because obviously flexible, they've got kind of youth on their side. but it's a real simple thing to get them into good habits. So we always talk about doing a warm-up, making it short and sharp, just so they get an understanding for, as they get a little bit older, that when it comes to sports, yeah, it is a good thing to do. Alright? So continuing on from there, we're going to do some simple stuff like single leg hops. So all this kind of stuff, no matter whether they're kind of foundation year 1, year 2, right up to year 6, almost year 7 and that, we can still work on balance and kind of hopping and jumping technique. Real simple, it can be loads of fun. You can even get to the stage where you're balancing single leg, nice and simple, then work with a partner, work with mom or dad and try and push them over and keeping the balance. But to start with, we're just going to stand here single leg. Alright, it's going to be 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to swap sides. Going to keep that balance. Good stuff, stick with it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Back onto that front foot. You're going to close your eyes. See, can you close your eyes? Stay on it. Stay on it. 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Excellent. Right. So little easy competitions to do with your siblings or to do with your parents would be to just kind of try and knock each other off balance. Please be careful, obviously, when you're doing that, but gentle little movements just to work on that ability to balance. It's really important, not only for just general stuff, but really good for the functional kind of getting everything in line for when we do stuff like running and just being generally safe in a lot of positions when we get into exercising, alright? One thing to focus on when you're balancing and that, if we can keep away from the knee coming to the inside, just a little thing for parents to focus on and keep an eye on. Alright, excellent. From there, what you're going to do is some single leg hopping. Okay, so we're going to go from here, again our 5 meters. Let's get left leg, we're going to go all the way through. Good, we're going to go backwards as well. Keep it going for 4 legs, there's 2. Good, all the way back, 3. Good, 4, right, other side. That's it, bounce with it all the way back. Good, that's 2. Good, stick with it. And that's 4, excellent. Next one we're going to go is hopscotch, the old classic. Alright, let's see if the parents can get involved for this one, kids. So we're going to start on one foot, we're going to bounce to 2, we're going to jump to the next foot, we're going to bounce to 2, and so on. So we're going to go 4 legs again of my 5 meters. Alright, so out, back. I'm going to go all the way up, turn around and come back with it, alright? So single leg, hops, there we go. Nice and controlled just to get used to it. Again on the way back. Good stuff, going to keep going with it. Singles to doubles, you can do the same side. Always landing on one foot. Excellent, alright? So still part of our warm-up, but we're still getting some movement. Hopefully the heart rate is picking up a little bit, starting to kind of starting to sweat maybe a little bit and getting a little bit more movement through our joints and that, alright? So next one we're going to do is, because we're going to go on to a test in a minute where we're going to test each other. So it's going to be a simple 2-footed jump and stick the landing, alright? Going to just build into that, real simple. You're going to do 5 of those. There's 2. There's 3. So just notice where my hands are going as I jump. So they start in this position, they go back as I go down, drive through, and stick the landing. Okay? So again, last one. So it's going to be arms behind and stick the landing. Next one we're going to do single legs of that. Still trying to stick the landing. Really important as we stick that our foot isn't coming to the inside, or our knee isn't coming to the inside. Nice and strong, using the power from our glutes or our bum to keep us nice and stable, right? So we're going to jump with 1 and we're going to land with 1, alright? So you're going to do 5 each side of this one. Alright, so there's 1, whoop. There's 2, go the other side, stick it, 3, Same side again. 4. See if you can do it again. Good. If you're starting to struggle with the balance, just take some off the jump. Alright? You don't have to jump as far, it's something that you can build towards. There's another one. 3 more. Go back to the other side. Good. Last one on the other side. Little stick. Excellent. So, from that, we should be nice and warm. A little bit of balance work done. A little bit of activation. And yeah, just getting ourselves ready for our jumping. Alright, so some of you guys that we've worked with in school will have done some of this testing stuff. Loads of fun, brings out loads of competition in the children, all wanting to jump their very furthest. Alright, so all you're going to do, if you have a measuring tape, mom or dad might be good at the old DIY, so might have a tape around. I've got a good long one, real simple, just line it up. Take a point in either the carpet or a point somewhere where you can draw a line across and just simply walk it out a little bit. And that's going to be your jumping measure space, so you're going to be measuring off the back of that, alright? The reason for the broom isn't to beat anyone or anything, it's to measure our jumps. So what we're going to do is, as we jump, our toes are going to go behind the line. We're going to make a 2-footed jump. So say I land down here, I stick the landing, and then the marker will be drawn from my heels across. Okay? So I'm going to jump over the brush just to show you what I'm doing, because I don't have someone marking it for me. But parents, make sure that you stand along the side, just marking, and every jump we're looking to try and get a little bit further. Right? So feet behind, I'm going to jump. Stick the landing, alright, so take my hindmost heel, so it says this one, I'm going to walk it forward, there we go, big jump was 190, alright, there's a good one to start with. Alright, so all you're going to do is repeat that, so jump, give someone else the opportunity to mark it, alright, so working together, a little bit of teamwork I guess, and then jump, do your little bit of a roll of marking, come around, take a little breather and go again. You're going to try and accumulate your biggest jump basically. So all you're going to think about is each time how can I progress that. So it might be a bit more of a squat, it might be more hand action, driving through, getting into that position. But remember, you must stick it. We will allow if you land like this, but it's still your hindmost heel that we're going to mark. Alright, so give that a go. You can keep cracking on with that. It's going to give you about maybe anywhere from 5 to kind of 10 jumps. We normally say around that 5 range is going to be when you're starting to lose the distance. Alright, so until you don't jump further, keep going, I say. Alright, so crack on with that. I'll get setting up the next one and you get jumping. Right, so hopefully you've jumped out of your skin and you've got some awesome scores. A real simple one is to maybe do that each week and see if you're getting slightly better. Alright? Obviously a tip for getting better at the likes of jumping is you need to kind of build some form of muscle. You need to work on technique, whether that's doing a few extras, but loads of fun. Who wants to be the best jumper in the house? It could be a little competition for yourself. Maybe at the end of the week you get an extra bit of, I don't know, dessert or something. Alright? So on to the next one. We've done our little bit of a test, we've done our little bit of jump work. Now we're just going to do a little bit of exercise, really just general kind of trying to get the blood flowing again. Alright, so made a little game out of our tins that we have in this. Everyone's stocked up on tins in isolation, so got my standard tins. Alright, and all we're going to do is move them from one side to the other. So I've marked out again, I've got my 5 meter space. And what we're going to do is, for the first one, we're going to jog, place it on the other side and just start stacking the tins, alright? I've got in 2s here. You can play around, have a little competition and try and build it even higher if you want to. I'm not going to risk it because I don't want any tin spilling all over the place, alright? So give yourself a bit of space, It could be that you have enough tins to do 2 or 3 of you guys to have a race to see who stacks it the quickest. I'm all for that. I would absolutely love to see your videos of a little competitive race going on between one maybe sibling and father or mother, so it'd be brilliant. But what I'm going to do is just quickly run through what we're going to do. I'm going to get through all of this and then we're going to change it up a little bit, and that's it, alright? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, gotta stack it with that. This would be good in a race. And stop there. Good stuff. Right. Ooh, so, although it's only short distance, you can see you can make some fun out of games. I'm all for doing kind of straight up exercises, getting you blowing and that, but I do find that the children, especially kind of that, I suppose, year 2s, or well, year 4s and below, start to dip off with the concentration because it's not as fun doing a lot of star jumps as it is to, well, apparently move cans around. So, make little games out of things. Again, competition is really important. It's a really good thing to get used to. Another side of competition is losing. If someone in the family is lost, it's not a big deal. Let's just get on with it. It's your chance to try again and go on in a second round, alright? So I've got my cans again this side. We're going to change it up. We're going to bear crawl this time, alright? So you can only bear crawl to move the can. Now that's not going to be easy because you're going to have a can in your hand. You're going to have to work it out a little bit, alright? So starting this side, 3, 2, 1. You might have to bring it along with you this way. Alright, stop one there, all the way back, get another one, leave it out in front. There's 2, stack it. A little bit of Spider-Man crawling as well. Good, and keep going. Back and forth. Good stuff. Right, and hold it there. So that's your second one. Alright, get the bit of movement as well. So looking at a little bit of mobility there. You're moving around as you leave the can down. Again, it's a little bit of fun. Just be careful that we're not knocking into each other when we're doing it. I know this is definitely going to get competitive. But again, simple game, really simple game. Stacking cans at the end of the day, but making it a little bit more fun than just bear crawling from one side to the other or running from one side to the other. Another simple one that you could add is make it that you've got the cans both sides, or you've got objects, whatever stacking objects, you might have Lego at home, whatever it might be. And one person starts that side, the other starts that side, and you've got to steal from the other person, get it back, and by the time the whistle goes or the time's up, whoever has the most cans is the winner. Alright, really simple. The extra one that we can add on to that is just going to be our crab walk. Alright, so it could be a little bit of balance on your stomach, on your core. We're going to get into this position. I'm going to leave it just on my stomach. I'm going to walk across. I'm going to put it down, and then we can go backwards. Get another one. Backwards again. Load up for the third one. And last but not least, and finish up back home. Alright? Excellent. So, we've done a little bit of testing, we've done a little bit of fun and games, and look, it's a perfect opportunity to be creative, to get the whole family involved, and yeah, just have fun, enjoy your time together, but also use it wisely. Come up with some fun games, get the children to come up with the games adults youth to take part. Maybe you can put cooking dinner on the line. Maybe you can put, 15 minutes less homework on the line. Who knows? Just make it fun and just enjoy yourself. So that has been our after school club number 1. Hopefully we'll see you for the next one. We'll talk about some different aspects. But yeah, look, keep safe and enjoy yourselves.